Hey guys, this is Stephanie coming at you on a Sunday, September 18th. I am the host of Truth Detective, and I hope that you are having a great weekend. I wanted to make sure that you heard the last episode I did on free and dissenting speech. There was a little story in there that is very, very relevant to free and dissenting speech, and I'd hate for you to miss it. I did an episode about 2 months ago on free speech, and this is a little bit different and it's a little more relevant to what's going on in today's world. But you should listen to both of those episodes. If you want to get to them, go to truthdetectivepodcast.com where I have all my past episodes. The show notes and the links are in those episodes as well. I also wanted to chat with you about the next episode that's coming out in a couple of days. It's about the monarchy. What is going on with the monarchy? Well, as you know, Queen Elizabeth II passed away recently, and Prince Charles became King Charles III. Is that going to be a conflict of interest with his personal agenda, his agenda with the World Economic Forum, his agenda with climate change, his agenda with the Great Reset? If you don't know what these things are, I will discuss them in these next episode in little bits. But of course, I will be doing separate episodes on all those subjects so that you really get a glimpse of what they're really all about. But in this episode, I am more or less talking about, is he going to be a unifier like the Queen was? A unifier that believed in people's choice of what they do and how they live? Or is he going to let the hidden agendas that he has been taking part in take over his reign of being a king? Well, we have to find out, and we have to realize that everything that he decides to do does affect the world and the countries many, many, many times over. So we have to look at that and decide on our own, by ourselves, by doing our research, by asking questions, if that is going to help or hurt the world. That is so important. I also have another note that it is exactly 50 days. I'm looking 50 days until the next election, November 8th. It's more or less a state election on your governor, your senators, your legislatures. Very important election for you, your family, your community, your county, your state, and ultimately the country. Get out and vote on November 8th. Make sure that you are registered to vote, that you have legal ID to vote, and that you know where your polling place is. You hate to be scrambling that very day. So that is important as well. Just find out the facts. The people that you plan on voting for may not be who they say they are. So question everything once again. I can't stress that enough. In this podcast, we always say, question everything. You know why? Because that's when the real truth comes out, your truth. That's when you know that you have authentic truths that you live by. And that's such a good thing. Also, I want to remind everybody everywhere to be kind to everybody everywhere. That is something I have to remind myself of, because it is so easy to get caught up in fighting and debating and having not so great conversations. But as we approach fall and some of the nice holiday things that we do, it is important to be kind to everybody everywhere. Listen and debate people in a kind, loving, joyous way, as this is a kind, loving, joyous season that we are getting into. Okay, so that is it. Hope you listen to the episodes. Hope you share them. And I will see you next week. Okay, bye bye.